Hey, hey! Today is a good day. Hello, hello, hello. Today is a blessed day. Today is an awesome day. Today is a victorious day. Today is unlike yesterday. Today is so beautiful. It's so breathtaking. It's your girl, Lynnrestorelovee, and it's all about motivation, dedication, and determination. And today, I just want to talk to you about just be you. Just be you. Just be. Is it hard being you? Just be you. Stay tuned. I realize that I can't talk about you, but I can talk about me. And lately, I've been put in a position where I've been in the mirror and I've been paying myself attention. I've been forced to see the woman in the mirror. I've been forced to see the person in the mirror. So today, I just want to talk to you about just be you. Just be you. I mean, we can go and try to imitate somebody else, which is going to take more work, which is going to take more energy. But we will be so better off if we would just be ourselves. And yes, I do say we, because, when I make these messages, I don't make them just for you, but I make them for myself also. I go back and I watch my own videos and I be on fire like, yes, Lynn, I feel you, girl. You better say that. I am my cheerleader. Someone told me a long time ago, sometimes you will have to cheerlead yourself. And as a little girl, I didn't really understand. I had to cheerlead myself. I mean, I have family. I have so-called friends. And you telling me sitting right here in this seat that sometime I'm going to have to cheerlead myself? Why is that when I have friends, when I have family? Failing to really realize that it was going to come times where I would have to look within me, tap within me, and push myself and say, you can do it. They counted you out, but you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can walk across the stage. You can do it. You can live on top of the world. You can do it. You can be above and not beneath. You can do it. You can be the head and not the tail. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And lately I've been put, in front of the mirror, forced to look at me, forced to take a step back and look at my life, forced to just take a step back and just look at my life and just look and say, are you happy with the way things are turning out? Are you happy with the way things are going? And my answer to myself was no. I don't like this. I don't like my life. I don't even like me. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I got in that mirror and I was like, I don't like nothing. I don't like my world. I don't like my life. I don't even like me. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever been where everything seemed to irritate you? Everything seemed to bother you. Everything seemed to be a problem? I encourage you to take a step back and just look at you. Take a step back and just look at your world. Look at your life. Are you really happy? Then you could be. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. But for me, at the moment in time, my answer was no. My answer was no. My answer was no. I don't like my world. I don't like my life. I don't even like me. I don't even like me. Oh my God, I don't even like me. But it took me getting in the mirror and taking a step back and saying, you know what, okay, I'm going to stop pointing fingers at everybody else. I'm going to stop, playing the blame game, and I'm going to start paying myself attention and saying, okay, what's going on? Well, what is it? And as I begin to really take my step back and make up in my mind, I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm here because of you. I'm here because of you. It's your fault. I blame you. But I realized that I had to take ownership. I realized that I played a part. I realized that I wasn't being me. I realized I wasn't being me. As a little girl, I was made fun of. As a little girl, well, you don't know, but I'm about to tell you. I was made fun of, and, I was picked on. Sometimes I was bullied. I was a troubled child. Because of early life experiences, I was a troubled child. I was a troubled child. My mind, I just couldn't get stuff together. Like stuff that should have made sense to the next child. It just didn't make sense to me. And, it didn't take much to make me mad because I was a troubled child. I mean, early life experiences, it took my life in a whole different direction. And, sometimes when I would look at myself or look at my life, I would feel like, man, I'm had the best of friends. I'm going to have sleepovers, I'm have parties. I'm going to be in the company of everybody. And my life is just going to be like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. But my life was like, no, where is it going? What's happening? And, like I said, I was a church girl, and, people would, crack jokes and kind of make fun of me because no matter what, I went to church. No matter what, I went to church. And, folks made fun of me and everything. And sooner or later, I stopped going to church. I was like, you know what? Not doing no more. It's just not for me. I'm not going. Not really realizing that I really stopped going to church because I really let what they were saying about me get to me. Like I said, I just want to encourage you, just be you. No matter what the world have to say about you, no matter what your mama have to say about you, no matter what your daddy have to say about you, no matter what grandma, auntie, uncle, your baby daddy, your baby mama, no matter what so-called friends and people have to say about you, just be you. You can't go wrong being you. You can't go wrong being you, But it's when you stop being you. It's when you stop being you when your life turned upside down. It's when you stop being you when things don't turn out how you think they should turn out. It's when you stop being you when it seems like things don't come together. You don't feel that you're happiest. You know, that joy, that happy that you used to have, you just more like, why? You sooner or later you find yourself frustrated, irritated, bitter and mad and upset, and you don't understand why. It's because you're not being you. You're not being you, But like I said, I was encouraged to take a step back. I was encouraged to get into the mirror and to look at me. And I realized as I got in the mirror, I was like, my face got ugly with myself. My face got ugly with myself because I didn't like me. I didn't like me. I didn't like the fact that my life had got ugly, and I feel like I got ugly with my life. I just want to say, just be you. Just be you. Just be. You can't go wrong being you. Just be you. Sometimes I think to myself, man, if I would have just kept on just being a church girl and not worry about what they had to say about me, where would I be today? Where would I be at today if I just tune them out and just say, you know what? I'm good being a church girl. Yeah, that's right. I am the church girl. But because I let them get to me, I let them get up under my skin, I stopped going to church. Excuse me. I stopped going to church. And, I started hanging out and getting in the company of the wrong people. I started doing what I want to do, being how I wanted to be. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing, But today, I realized, today, I realized that just be you. Just be you. If you want to be the church girl, girl, be the church girl. If you want to talk about God, girl, talk about God. If you want to throw up your hands and be like, yes, Lord, I love you. Yes, Lord, you've been good to me. Throw up your hands, say, yes, Lord, you've been good to me. Because I realize you don't know my story. You don't know what I done been through. You don't know how late I done had to stay up. You don't know the things that I've had to face in life. And I don't know the things you've had to face in life. Don't nobody know your story. Don't nobody know the tears you've had to cry. Don't nobody know the pain you've had to endure. So I just want to encourage you. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you. I mean, I realize folks might be like, oh, Lord, this girl singing. She talking about God. She better start preaching at everybody. Because, I mean, that's what they used to say to me. That's what they used to say about me. Oh, Lord, here she comes. She finna start preaching at everybody. She finna start preaching at everybody. Here come the church girl. And some folks will call me granny. Oh, you just old. Oh, you just got an old soul. Oh, you just old. And I'm young. Hey, I'm young indeed. But because I let what they had to say about me get to me, a part of me started to imitate like I was old. A part of me, started thinking and walking and living like I was old. A part of me, started listening to rap and doing everything other than what I originally wanted to do. But when I tell y'all, when I started just being me, I feel my life get like, yes, girl, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, girl, work it, girl. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I feel my joy. I feel my happiness. I feel my victory. I feel God's love. Just be like, yes, girl, that's what I'm talking about. Just be you. Just be you. I mean, I know, and I'm reminded of a time where I was with my brother. And he was going to go hang with his friends. And I wanted to go with him. And when I was going to go hang with him, I looked up to my brother, which I still look up to my brother. But, he said to me, just be you. And I said, I am being me. He said, no, you're not. I got mad and I got defensive because, I am being me. You just told me to be me and I am being me. And he could look at me and tell that I wasn't being me. Because I am the church girl. Yes, I am the church girl. I'm the woman now. I am the woman that love God. But because I let what people have to say about me, intimidate me and make me feel some type of way, I stopped being me. I stopped being me. And I started putting on all this stuff. I just started putting on all this stuff. I started putting on all this stuff. All this stuff I just started putting on. And then later I found myself weighed down. Later I found myself frustrated and irritated. Later I found myself miserable and unhappy. Later I found myself around miserable people, negative people, complaining people, sad people. Later I found myself not happy. I found myself beneath instead of above. But when I looked at my life and when I looked at myself, I was like, man, I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to go somewhere. And my grandmother, she told me, she said, you sat on the couch and you sung, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere. Y'all know the song. And, you know, when she told me that, it was like it just stung me like a little bee. It did something to me because it was like, you know what? Yeah, that's because I believe if you want to be somebody and if you want to go somewhere, you got to get up. You got to get up and you got to put in the work and you got to be you. You got to be you. You can't get there being somebody else. You can't get there imitating somebody else. You have to be you. Because can't nobody work you like you can work you, okay? Can't nobody work me like I can work me. And no, can't nobody work you like you can work you. Can't nobody feel them shoes like you can feel them shoes. Okay. So, I know this is a long video, and I know my videos have been kind of long, but it's just to encourage somebody. If it's nothing but one person, it's just to encourage you. Just be you. Just be you. Be you. And if you examining yourself, if you're looking at you and you like, you know what? I'm ugly. You know what? I don't like me. You know what, Lynn? I just, my life is just not it, girl. No. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to go back in your mind. I want to encourage you to go back to the place of where you was happy. I want to encourage you to search yourself. I want to encourage you to look within you. Look within you. Look within you. And find where you went off a track. I want to encourage you to just be you. Just be you. Just be you. You can't go wrong being you. Y'all see me smiling and happy and like, yes, that's because I'm being me. And I've made up in my mind, you know what? If people gonna leave, bye. If you don't want to be my friend, bye. If you don't want to hang out with me, chill with me, talk with me, fine, bye. It is what it is because I am me. Yeah, sometimes I might preach to people. It's not on purpose. You know, I just get on fire. I just be happy like, yes. You know, I get excited. And, you know, people be taking it the wrong way. But I really be excited like, yes. Yes. Like right now, I'm like, yes, just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Don't be nobody else. Just be you. Be who you are. There's no other like you. Work them shoes. Work it. Just be you. Just be you. That's why I'm learning, like, you know, at one point in time, I stopped singing because I didn't want people to say, you can't sing. I wish she shut up. I wish she be quiet. Oh, Lord, here she go. You know, but my peace, my happiness, my joy, I found singing my songs. Ah, you know, I found, you know, listening to gospel music all day long. You know, being in the midst of God all day long if I could be. You know, I felt good. I felt like my world was like, yes, woo! But, you know, but because I let what man and what people have to say about me, you know, I stopped letting my light shine. I became dim. I started hiding behind people. You know, I started trying to fit in. You know, like I said, I put so much on. I put so much on. I put so much on that I became way down. I became way down where I felt like I was crawling on my hands and knees, y'all. I became way down. Do you hear me? I became way down to where I was just like, oh my God, something got to change. Oh my God, something's got to change. But then I started getting encouraged to get in a mirror. I got encouraged to search myself, look within me. I got encouraged to pay myself attention. And then I can say, when I started just looking at me and paying me attention and just remembering and thinking back, You know, I was reminded, girl, you better turn on that gospel music. Girl, you better praise him. Girl, you better say hallelujah if you want to, girl. Girl, you better do what you do, sis. Do what you do. And when I tell y'all, I was so happy. I was so happy. You know, I felt myself feel the happiest that I've ever felt in my life. The happiest I ever felt in my life. It reminded me of the little girl that used to always be going to revival after revival after revival after revival. Then I'd be the one talking to people, you need to get right with the Lord. God is trying to teach you something. And I'm telling you, I would be talking to people and I'd be telling people, well, you need to go to church today. You done stayed out all night. You need to get a Lord sometime. You know, and sometimes people would know, oh Lord, she finna come over and she finna start preaching to us. You know. But because I let people make me feel some type of way, you know, I started being quiet. I started hiding. You know, I started dimming my light and getting in my shell and just staying tucked back. But oh, when God, yes, y'all, but when God, I'm telling y'all, when God just, you know, when he showed up in my life. Oh, when he showed up in my life. When he stepped his foot up in my life, y'all. When he just put his foot in my life. When he just put his hand in my life. I felt my life shift. I felt my life shift. And I felt myself change. I felt myself change. And it was like, man, you know, wow. You know, whew. You know, now I'm just like, okay, I'm the church girl. Yes, I love spending time with the Lord. And as or as y'all say, preach it. You know, it don't bother me. It don't, you know, like it once bothered me. But now it's like, okay, if you feel like I'm preaching, that's fine. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You know, and it don't make me feel some type of way. But it just make me feel like, yes. Yes. That just meant God had his hand on my life. Yes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes. Yes. You know, so I'm gonna try to gather and get it together. Because I can go on and on and on and on and on. But I'm not trying to keep you because I know that I've probably kept you too long. But at the end of the day, I just want to say to you, just be you. Work the talents God has given you. Work the talents God has given you. Fill them shoes that God's given you. Those shoes that God gave you, fill them. Be you. Do you. Work it. Do you hear me? Work it, queen. Work it, king. Work it. Just be you. And if your life is full of chaos, if you're finding yourself frustrated, irritated, mad, sad, depressed, miserable, unhappy, murmuring and complaining, it could be because your life is out of order. You're living out of order. It could be because you're off track instead of on track. It could be because you're distracted and you're entertaining that distraction. That thing that's trying to keep you from receiving your blessings. That thing that's trying to keep you from living on top of the world. So I just want to encourage you, just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you. So what if they want to, you know, crack jokes and make fun of you? So what if, you know, folks have something to say? Long as you're happy, that's all that matter. You heard it from your one and only Lynnrestorelovee. Hopefully something was said to encourage you, to hold on just a little while longer. Hopefully something was said to you to encourage you to get in the mirror and fall in love with you, to get in the mirror and look at you and examine you. Hopefully something was said to make you think, Lynn, girl, I think you on to something. I think you on to something. I mean, I've been looking at my life and I've been trying to figure out why everything been off track. I think you on to something. Just look within you. Better yet, just be you.